So,
This is going to be one of those videos. Justin?
right now, Kevin Owens, WrestleMania 36, 1 of 36 autograph, signed when Scribe said you pay $100 for this. Good job. Is on WWE auction for $252 with 1 day left.
Okay, here's the question about that. Okay, so I thought about getting the Kevin Owens one, but I was like, $40 is a lot. But they have the AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson one signed by all three of them for the same $40, numbered to 36, obviously, for a Mania that didn't happen. So I'm debating this, and I feel like in like a year I'm gonna be like, man, remember when that was like the 36 one was only $40 on auction? And I feel like I'm gonna regret it. What do you think?
Do you really want it?
I I I
I feel like
don't,
that Becky Lynch one's worth $40. She got the double title.
but is it $40?
Yeah, dude.
I thought it was 50.
No, is it? Or is it 50?
Oh, it's sold out.
Oh, well, it's
All the
gone now.
women sold out. Because I was gonna buy the Bliss one, but that one sold out.
No, that Becky Lynch one was $40.
It's still available?
Nope.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it was. Yeah, because they're all on eBay. All the Bliss ones, all the Becky Lynch ones, they're all on eBay.
How much?
Like 150.
I could have bought them. I saw them when they were on sale.
Well, what are you doing? You should have been like, hey, Mike, there's a Alexa Bliss autograph on freaking number to 36.
Forget you're a Bliss fan.
Man, it's
It's
all
you
good.
and Griff and Phil and I don't know. Is this like
For
a
what?
white thing?
For what?
I don't know, dude.
Oh,
You guys are Bliss fans.
oh. I forgot how long I've been a Bliss fan. Ever since like, I
Steve is
feel
the
like,
OG, so like I don't know. You guys,
yeah. I feel like he got that. Remember he got that shout out from someone like
Stevie
filmed.
P.
Yeah, hey Stevie P, like you have to come see me sometime. That was the back in the day when Breach was over. Now Breach is just,
He's
Breach is
under.
Breach. If you ain't over, you're under. Or
Right
something.
now, the Raptors have a 20% off sale in jerseys. Says if you were here, you could have got a jersey.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Exactly. So Justin, what did you do today?
So I got up at 8 o'clock. No, I think it was 8 o'clock. I don't know. I felt weird. I went to sleep late and I woke up early. Like just a weird sleep.
Yeah.
I woke up. I got my last paycheck from my job. I mean, they
Huh?
paid me on my vacation pay, so I got like a regular paycheck pretty much. Because I worked 2 days last week.
Mm-hmm.
They paid me my vacation pay, which is 3 days. So I pretty much got paid for a full week. So next week, I think I'm gonna get that government check, and then I go back to work the week after.
Okay. So you're on your next week, your second week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I go back after after Easter.
After
Pretty much.
Easter, yeah, that makes
Well, I'm
sense.
gonna email them next week because I'm supposed to start back Wednesday, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like there's no point because we have a day off Friday, so there's no point in me working Wednesday, Thursday. I can just restart Monday.
That's true. That's true.
So yeah, what else is there? What else did we do? Oh, I got the 4x4 Rubik's Cube. It came a day early, so it was gonna come in on Friday. Did not.
So you're
And
saying that was hard, or what one was the hardest, you would say?
the 4x4.
I think so.
It took me 4 hours.
Oh, jeez.
5 hours, including if like walking away time and just like whatever.
Yeah.
But like, okay, these like I found for the 3x3 cube, if someone wants to solve it, I don't know who, but I have a tutorial that will 100% you will solve it and it's easy. With all these other ones, they give you a formula, but the formula they go so fast, like it's so hard to keep up. Like I could solve a 3x3 in under 3 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's pretty good. Like it's not like perfect. Like Tommy could do it like in a minute or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you give me a cube, I'll solve it. No. But like the way they do the 4x4 tutorials, like I get we're intermediate or whatever, but it's like relax. It's not the easy
Chill, bro.
tutorial. It's not the easy tutorial. Okay, so one of the tutorials I was doing it, and I was like a good way in, and then literally in the video, I'm following the guy's turns, and he's like, "Oh, oops, I made a mistake," and then he like restarts the part, and then does the thing. But like by that time, already halfway through the thing, like the algorithm, and then it fucks up, and then it fucked up my whole fucking cube. Like shit, I was working on for like 3 hours,
Man, you
and
hate to
then
see
that,
it.
how the fuck how do you not edit that out? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess it probably has a million views too,
I
right?
think it has 5.7 million views,
Exactly. Yeah, dude,
bro.
those are the. There was what's it called? The one YouTuber that I used to follow all the time. His name was Ty Moss. He had Ty's iPhone Help was his main channel, and then he had like a daily vlog channel. That's how he got like. That's one of the ways he got popular was because he made a how to solve a Rubik's cube video back in like 2007 or something. So that was like early YouTube. So
I remember in like '06, '07, I had a Rubik's cube that I couldn't solve. It was just so hard. I couldn't figure
hmm
it out. I don't know why.
hmm.
But
Yeah, I think I
like
have
if I
one.
didn't have, if a younger me would have gave up on that cube, but like I know that I'm supposed to be at work, but I'm not at work. At home.
Yeah.
It's like I need to finish this. I bought this. I'm not gonna throw it away and not finish it. I feel like it's like a waste of money and like you know what I mean?
hmm
Like I solved the first one. I solved the mini one. I solved the triangle. I'm gonna figure this out. I know it's way harder because it's 4x4. There's no centerpiece. You got to kind of build the centerpieces yourself.
Yeah.
Make sure the right colors, and then you kind of work your way from there. And by the end of it, it's like solving a 3x3 cube, like a regular Rubik's cube.
Huh.
But
It's
like
very
setting
interesting.
up the cube to get to that point is really
Yeah.
hard. But once
I
and
just.
oh, there's two things. There's two of these like formulas, I guess,
hmm
that like if you have it in a certain pattern, there's no way around it. You have to use either. There's like two, I guess, roadblocks if you hit, and you have to use these two things. And these things are so hard to do because you have to flip like the middle, because there's four, right?
hmm
You can do flips in like the middle, and they're going so fast. I'm literally pausing the video as they're doing it, like make sure I get every single turn. And the cube is really new, so it's hard to turn really fast.
You got
There's a
to
whole bunch. I'm just
do
like screaming, like,
WD-40.
can you slow down?
You got to do some WD-40.
But yeah, I don't know, whatever. But I got it. So I restarted the cube after 3.5 hours in, and I got it pretty much done in like I think an hour. I did it.
Wow.
So yeah.
There you go.
But I was so mad when I fucked up. Like I was like, bro, I was ready to break this cube in half.
Imagine you just break it like you broke
There you go.
the
That was my
present.
day. I went for a walk for an hour.
An hour. You just like
Yeah.
started walking and just didn't.
Me and my girlfriend went and walked around the neighborhood.
Did you walk the dog?
Walked for half an hour, dropped off the dog, and then walked for another half an hour.
Uh, yeah, because I mean today would have been the day. I would have flown in at 7 in the morning.
Bro, that's what
Um,
I do. I was thinking in my head when I texted you. I said, "Safe flight."
yeah. I I mean, I woke up at the time I would have been in the middle of a flight to Toronto, Canada, and Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and um, we would have, you would have picked me up. We would have dropped off the stuff at your place, and we would have went to the Marley's game and met Andy, WWE Legan 619 for the first time, and then from there we probably would have like got something to eat. Probably would have drove around a little bit. Probably would have gotten another thing to eat, and then went to the Maple Leafs versus Red Wings game.
We
We
probably
had
Hall of Fame that day too.
what?
We probably would have went to Hockey Hall of Fame that day.
That's true. Yeah, I could have got a picture with the
What's the
Stanley Cup.
hockey day? We're gonna do everything all hockey related in one day.
Yeah, but instead today, um, I
Oh
um,
man, we could have been at a game right now, dude.
I know, dude, the game would have been happening. Like, freaking
Or
Austin
the
Matthews would have like scored a hat trick or something, and like it would have been nuts. And I would have like seen some Red Wings fans, and I would have been like, "Ha, you suck! Like the Detroit sucks, Go Hawks!" And like, wow, like why are you wearing that Hawks jersey to a Maple Leafs game? I would have been like, well, you see Hossa on the back, like he's like a legend. So
should
um,
have been Tavares
yeah,
from here.
but
Tavares,
the what?
Tavares.
Oh, I forgot
Oh,
he's on the
Taves,
Maple Leafs.
Taves, Taves.
Taves, yeah. You're thinking of yeah. We have poor connection, so that's good. Shout out to us for having poor connection.
So yeah, Jonathan Taves is Canadian, so you wore his jersey.
Well, I don't have his jersey yet. I would have worn Hossa because Hossa's my favorite player. So,
I'm drinking tea right now.
but instead of going to Toronto,
Man, what a time,
I
dude.
what? Oh, dude, this sucks. I mean, it really does. Like when we were about to record the podcast for like 2 hours, I felt like, and then I was just finding something to do. I was watching Matt Lorenzo's live stream on the Awesome Lorenzo Bros channel, and like he was only gonna go for like an hour, and then like he went another hour, and then he went another hour, and then I was like, all right, well I'm gonna go like record a podcast, so he'll probably be on after we're done because he just kept going. People kept asking questions, and he kept getting double digit
How many
viewers, so he
Lorenzo
was like,
more people than our WrestleMania live stream?
I know. I mean, the Lorenzos are over in 2020. RKO, the infamous NWO, is not.
I know.
Um, I paid for the WWE Network for the first time in 6 months today because I was going
That's like
to use
November.
what?
I thought you got rid of it in like November, December.
I did. But I tried to sign up again today so I could watch Mania this weekend, and I tried to use a new email, and it said only returning or only new subscribers can like get the free subscription or the free month. And then I tried another email, and it said only new subscribers can get the free subscription. And I was like, did they catch on? Like, are they smarter in the past like 2 months? Because I think that's what happened.
Yes.
What?
Got IP blocked.
I guess so. So that's not good. So I gave him my $9.99. I'm going to unsubscribe on the Monday after Mania, and yeah, that's that. And
So
then
I had a thing. My New Japan subscription got renewed, and then I realized there's no New Japan. Why am I paying? So I canceled my PayPal like to the next payment.
yeah.
But then it got announced that My Heel Wrestler, like the Tanahashi movie, is coming out with subtitles.
Oh,
So there you go. I paid 13 or whatever it is, $12 Canadian for that movie to watch that movie. So I'm gonna watch
uh-huh.
that movie.
We're gonna do a review.
And if you want, you could sign into my account and you could watch that movie too, and then we'll do a review.
We'll see what happens. I'm not
There's
like,
subtitles. You gotta watch the movie, dude. It's Tanahashi.
I know.
It's the
I mean,
reason he beat
maybe
Kenny Omega because they're promoting that damn movie.
that's true. I don't know. But
Why?
other than that, I didn't do much. I listened to music today because there's a new All Time Low album that comes out tonight that I've been talking about every day on this podcast. It comes out at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. So I've been waiting up for that. And tomorrow I'll go to Target and I'll buy the CD like it's 2005. And yeah,
Well,
I mean,
I bought the Dua Lipa CD from her
what did
site.
you?
He was selling it for half off.
Half
It was
off.
£9.99, like £9.99, and then it was like $4.99. She's like, "Oh yeah, swipe up. It's only $4.99, and you get a
Wow.
free signed card." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that."
But what was the
So I
shipping?
paid double for shipping than what the CD
Yeah.
cost.
Yeah. I figured that would be the case. Especially if it's in like, wherever.
But it's
If
fine,
it's,
dude. It's fine.
you get the
I got a
card.
CD and I got a signed thing for like
I
20
want an
bucks.
unboxing of this when you get it.
Sure.
Yeah, because that would be good. Because that would be worth it. It'll pay for the shipping essentially. The
I'm
fun
not
video
paying
that you
that.
get to make.
I don't have monetization anymore on my channel.
Okay, well, you can post it on Twitter and get some retweets out of it.
Nice.
But so speaking of music, I'm thinking. Okay, so I have 2 tickets for 2 different shows in August that are like 5 days apart. One is on a Saturday. It's the main band is AJR, and this is a band that they opened for We the Kings in 2016, and I'm a big We the Kings fan. So I was seeing We the Kings for the first time ever, and they opened for them, and I was like, oh, this is like a cool band. And my friend who I went with, Anthony, he knew who they were, and like he went and got a picture with them, and I was like, oh, I want to stay here and like save my spot or whatever. Well, once I realized that nobody was fighting for like spots and people were just like, oh yeah, he can come back, whatever. So I realized I probably should have gotten a picture. Like years later, I should have gotten a picture. And now they are selling out a huge amphitheater in Chicago on an island on Lake Michigan. and they're like the main like band on this show, and it's crazy to see how they've gone from opening um, for a band to now being the main band in
Headliner.
this huge like thing. So I was
It's
listening
their.
to what?
You're saying it's their tour.
It's their yeah, it's their tour, it's their show. They put it together and everything. They're on the bill as the number one. So it's just cool to see. So it's gonna be one of those things where I see them and I'm gonna be like turn to the person next to me and be like, hey, I saw these guys when they were just starting out. The only song they had was the SpongeBob song. So that's pretty cool. But and then 5 days after in August, I'm going to the exact same spot in Chicago on Lake Michigan for like a little mini festival. Justin, have you ever heard of Warped Tour?
They're coming back. I thought they died.
They're not coming back, but a band called The Main, they kind of like started their own little traveling thing. They started it last summer, and they got like four main bands, including themselves, and a few like openers, and they had like a traveling tour. And so it's like a day festival, a 1 day thing, and then they move on to the next place. So they're going to be there in the middle of the day on a Wednesday, and it'll be interesting because I'm gonna have to take off of work, but it's gonna be worth it because All Time Low, the band that I've been talking about for the past like week and a half, they're like technically like they're the headliner, and there's a bunch of other bands on that show that I'm excited for, and I just hope they don't cancel it. So I was listening to, music for those two shows because you gotta listen to the openers and you gotta at least know a couple songs from the openers in my opinion. Like I mean you've gone to a lot of festivals. Obviously we went to Lollapalooza. Like you gotta know you gotta know
Well,
like
the
you gotta
main
know
track.
yeah like at least the main
You,
song, maybe
you need to
two.
know the last song you're gonna play.
Yeah, exactly, because you want to be singing with everybody, you want to be all fired up and everything. So
Once on Metalingus play Edge song live.
really,
Yeah, when I went to Disturbed, it
how was that?
was fun. Me and Griff were the only ones standing up. I told Griff, I'm like, stand up, you fool. What are you
Did you throw
doing?
your arms in the air and did a
Oh, I didn't, but I was singing along though. I was jamming.
Oh man, dude, that's why.
On this day.
I think it's in August. I think it's between the two shows I'm going to in August. So it's literally like if I were to go to this show, it would be three shows in less than a week. I think Jericho is gonna have a Fozzy show like literally 45 minutes from my house.
Yo,
So I
champ.
told Tommy, I'm like, dude, Tommy, like we have to go to this show just to hear Judas. Like if there's one song that we hear that like that we pay for just to hear Judas and just to see Jericho like 5 feet in front of us, like what have I become? Like you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be it's crazy. Didn't you go to a Fozzy show like a long time ago?
Oh yeah, it was fun, dude. I went in 2012 and I listened to that album. I didn't mind it.
That's
I knew like
and you got
half the
the group
song.
picture.
Yeah, yeah. I still repost to this day.
I remember. Here's a couple Fozzy
I paid
stories.
$40 for a ticket and meet and greet.
Really?
And
That's
Jericho
not
signed
bad.
whatever he wanted.
Did you bring like your like all your like WWE stuff? What'd you do with it?
I just brought a couple DVD covers and that was it. I think
What
he
did you
signed
do with it though?
huh?
Like, did you meet him before or after the show?
Before.
Then did you like put it back in your car?
I think I kept the bag on me. I think
Oh,
I think there was no in and out privileges.
are you someone that goes? Oh, I mean, obviously we're at Lollapalooza, so like we were in like in the Major Laser pit, but like, are you someone that like goes crazy no matter who is on there?
Oh no, I was chilling. I
Okay.
remember the opening act to Jericho's thing was a band, and then all of a sudden this girl was topless in this band, and there were kids in the audience.
Oh,
I laughed.
probably
I'm like,
Jericho
"Well, they're
fans.
going up quick."
Probably just little kids just experiencing it. Well, I
Well,
mean,
maybe
I mean,
teenagers,
a show
like
like that, like
like
Fozzie's
maybe.
a band.
What's up?
What? We just talked over each other for a good
I
2 seconds.
said, I they weren't kids. They were like teenagers. I swear they're like 14.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, like, if you take kids to like a show like that, I mean, you know what you're getting yourself into. Like as a parent, I guess. Like You know,
What about
anything could happen at those
my friend
shows.
flopped on me?
What happened?
I went by myself. My friend flopped on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. We were supposed to go, and then he's like, "I can't go. I have an assignment due today." I'm like, "What? Hand
Ah,
it in and just come with me?"
how is that the only show that the only concert you've been to by yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
technically it is.
Do you
I
think it's
feel like that.
better?
Yeah.
Do you think it's better or worse? Would you rather have people with you?
It's no, no. I need one person to jam out with, you know.
Okay. Because like for me, um, like the first couple shows that I went to, um, like I had other people with me, and then when we went to Lollapalooza, it was one other person instead of two other people. But then when I went to concerts in college, like it would be bands that like no one would like, like no one was a fan of, so it would just be me going to shows. And at first it was like, oh, like oh, like why don't you like why don't you go with somebody at least? But I found that it's like I have more fun because I don't have to worry about anybody. Because if I'm at like a show with somebody, like I have to worry about that person. So
We
if I
got
want to
lost
squeeze
in
through to the
Lollapalooza
front,
or something.
what happened?
Remember we got lost and we tried texting each other and like we literally texted each other, called each other, tweeted each other, trying to figure like nothing would
Oh,
go
that
for
was
like
when
10
you
minutes.
went to Marshmallow.
Yeah, and for like 10 minutes nothing would go through.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like you have to worry about somebody, and like I always look for openings. So if there's a gap in the pit and I want to like slide through, one person is fine. But if I have another person or another two people or three people or whatever, then it's like I have to worry about them getting spots because then if I'm in the front and they're not in the front, then I feel bad, and then it's like I don't want to like feel bad during it. That's why like here's another story. There was a show at okay, so we had two like main concert venues in Lawrence, Kansas, where I went to school. And there was one that was really nice. It was a smaller one, but it was the biggest one of them all. And so that one, like I went to like tons of shows at, but there was another one called the Bottleneck, and it was a small bar. Um, yeah, it was kind of like a bar, and it was like a small place. The ceiling was low. I mean, like if you were on stage, you couldn't do like a backflip because you would hit your feet on the ceiling. That's how like small this place was. And I, the main band that I was going for, like was one of my favorite bands, and so I wanted to be like as close as possible. So I went on like I pretty much there was an amp right in front of me and like the stage was knee high and there was like you were just right up against the stage. So I was right up against the stage. There was an amp in front of me that I can look over and kind of like lean over. And then there was two giant amps on my left. So pretty much I was deaf of hearing that day. And so like I was just up against the thing and like people like when you're off to the side, people don't push as much as they do right in the middle. And the thing with this venue was, how like if you go to well, I mean the shows I go to, I don't know if you've ever been to these shows, Justin, but the shows I go to, like people will crowd surf up to the front. In this case, people were going on the stage and jumping off into the crowd, and I was just like, I've never seen that before. Like I knew that that was a thing, but I just never seen that before, and I was like, I mean that's
No, the
crazy.
band didn't do anything.
What?
They didn't do anything.
No, because it was just such a small venue. Normally there's people, there's security like, between the barricade, but because there's no barricade and because it's such a small like, it's such a small thing, it's just not like, it's just not an issue. Like so
By the
um
way, tell me how they have these WrestleMania folding chairs, and I low key want one
wait, where are they?
on shop.
What?
Yeah,
Oh no. This is live.
it's
www.shop.com.
$100 for the chair, dude.
$100? Dude.
But it's like it's a WrestleMania chair
Yeah, it's the
to a show
WrestleMania
that
that
never
didn't
existed.
happen. Oh man, what is Twitter saying? Is anyone buying these chairs? I'm not gonna buy $100 chair. I didn't go to the show. Why would I buy a
But
chair?
no one went to the show. That's the thing.
That's true. Oh man, could
That's
you imagine?
so it's your WrestleMania event chair. There you go. That's like a bucket list thing, right?
And they ship it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. You think they made this like? You think this is the actual ones that they would have put in the thing?
No, of course they had the actual ones because they don't make it like a week before, right? They had it. They had to have it pre-produced, ready to go because it's at least a couple thousand chairs they have on the floor.
Here's the thing. If I if I say I'm buying a folding chair that for a show I didn't go to, and it's $100, I'm gonna be criticized forever. So wait, is Kevin
But the
Owens
thing
not
is,
on
the
this?
chair that you're buying, the event you're buying the chair for, never took place in front of people.
I know. Okay, hold on. How is Rollins on here, but Kevin Owens is nowhere to be seen?
And this is why Mike doesn't buy the chair.
Is that Charlotte or is that Natalia? That's
That's
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Looks like Natalia. Dude, why is Owens not on here?
I don't know. Why
I
does
mean,
Roman Reigns have a sword?
dude, I don't know, but that's not even the match you're getting. They did sneak Braun Strowman on there, so that's funny. Is Edge even on here? Oh yeah, he's like stuffed in the corner.
No, I
And
think
Undertaker.
I think Strowman was supposed to do something else, but then they moved it. I think he was supposed to be in the IC title match.
Uh, but he's at least on the. Dude, everyone's matches are on here except for Kevin Owens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not gonna buy it. But here's the thing: if you say, "Hey, I'm gonna buy it and ship it to your house," like, which that'd be stupid. Now that I think about it, that'd be dumb because why would you? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, go back with it on the plane? So, no, I'm out. I'm out on the folding chair.
Should have
Look at
done
that.
it. They have WrestleMania event posters, dude.
Yeah, I saw that. But like, you know, I don't know. Did you see that in your house shirt?
This poster's weird. There's no. Wait, hold on. Roman's on there. There's no Brock. There's no Drew. Like, there's no Taker. There's no AJ. There's just Cena, Fiend, Charlotte, Roman, and Becky.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, it's so random.
It is. I mean, this is weird. I don't know.
No,
Dude,
Goldberg
I'm
or
gonna.
champion.
Dude, I would rather get the Kevin Owens and the AJ Styles and the club like autograph pictures than get the folding chair. Cause like
I know.
here's the thing, Justin.
I low key want the golden chair.
I have the 29 Kmart chair, the WrestleMania 29 event, like not event, but the one that you could buy at Kmart. Um, like it was an exclusive. It has John Cena, The Rock, and Brock Lesnar on it, and you could only buy it at Kmart. And that when it came out was $129. But I waited until it went on sale, and I got it for $40. And even paying $40 for it, you know where it is? It's sitting over there, and there's hats and blankets on it.
Bro, I have a SummerSlam 2013 chair. I have a
You have the
Next
Extreme Rules 2012
2015
chair.
What? I have
You
a
have,
Extreme Rules 2012 chair. I have a SummerSlam. Do I have a SummerSlam? No, no.
what
Did I say
was
SummerSlam 2013 already? Yeah. And I have a Survivor Series 2016 chair.
what was the
That's the only
Extreme
one I
Rules
use.
2012? Well, who
What?
was on the Extreme Rules? Was that Kane?
Kane, dude. What a. And then, okay, listen to this. Kofi Kingston and on the Night of Champions chair, holding the IC title. Curtis Axel's the champion at the time. Faces Kofi Kingston in an impromptu match.
Hmm.
Loses.
You sat on Kane's face all night.
Bro, I've sat on many.
If you ever
I've
if you ever sell that chair, let me know. I'll buy it from you.
Really?
If you ever sell it, like if you go to sell it and you're like you need to sell it, I'll be like, all right. I don't know how we're gonna get it here, but you'll probably just have to like carry it on like the next time you come here.
Or you could just take it with you when you come here.
But I'm gonna see that's true. All right, well we'll talk. We'll talk. But
Bro, throw me like I don't know. Buy me a Mania chair and we'll switch.
oh jeez,
There you go, dude, right there.
let's see. All right, what happened?
Nothing.
All right, well that was
Say,
fun.
give me a Mania 36 chair. There you go. That's a trade.
I don't know. I don't know if I
Good
want it
thing.
that bad. I'll think about it, but I don't think I want it that bad.
It goes on sale. Mike buys it right away. All right, here you go.
If I can get a coupon, right now on WWE Shop, like 25% off, because people are gonna buy those chairs.
Oh yeah,
There's someone that has like gone to every Mania that has like all the chairs. They're buying it right now. You know what I mean?
they already bought it.
They already bought it. You think that's on
Yeah,
eBay?
it's already pre-ordered.
WrestleMania 36 chair. Here's the thing: is the stuff? It's already on. It's already. It's already on. Shop or it's already on eBay for $200 or best offer.
What a time.
I mean, you could flip these easily.
But is it being sold though?
Crazy.
I don't know. We've talked about nothing for like almost 30 minutes. And it's
I
been
know. That
What
was
a podcast.
good.
What are we gonna
What a
name this one?
podcast. We're gonna call it like something about seeing Fozzy or something like I don't know, meeting Jericho at a concert or something like that. Well, let's end the podcast first. Thank you
I don't
everyone for
know.
listening.
What do we name this one? I don't know.
Something about music. We talked about music for a long time and concerts. All right. Well, should we end? Should we
We
end?
talked about
Should
the
we,
day. We talked about the day you're supposed to come here.
should we end the podcast first?
Quarantine Chronicles. I wasn't there.
Okay. Well, thank you for listening.
That's it, dude. Oh, it's our advice. Our advice, future self. What happened?
Oh
Again?
yeah. Advice to future self.
Jesus Christ! You made this thing
I
up.
forgot about it, dude. I mean, we
The
just
podcast
the
was going to a
chair.
bit of a lull. Mike started freaking out when they end the
Okay,
podcast right away.
here's advice to my future self. Don't buy the chair.
Advice to Mike's future self: buy the chair so you could trade with me.
What about your future self?
Oh, finish your Rubik's Cube tomorrow again before the next podcast.
And on that note, I'm the best in the world.